Yo, we back. Fuego Beats and Jay, and that was Crossover. Again, catch Crossover on Facebook. You know, they got Crossover 757. He's repping VA, but of course he's repping NY too from Staten Island. You know what I'm saying? He's doing it big. He's probably going to be up in Connecticut soon, collabing with my man Young Guap. And he got a show on December 17th. This is a release party. So y'all need to check it out. I believe is at Shaka's down in the 757. If you need specifics, you can email me at mrfuegobeats@gmail.com. Hit Crossover up on their page. I done forgot for a second. And make it happen. But support my dude regardless. When he drops it, support it. All right, so we getting into this. It's a crazy subject. And what y'all already know, y'all know every subject we talk about it's not deep, but it's crazy. And a lot of people are probably gonna comment, and I want everybody to comment. I don't care if it's bad or good. If you wanna disagree, hate us, whatever, just comment on it. Because I want to see everybody's opinion. But I'm gonna let Jay explain what she was saying with that, because she actually brought it to my attention. So go ahead.
Okay. So my question is, the biggest thing that majority of the men and that I've come across, that I haven't come across, that I've heard about is the whole having a bisexual girlfriend, wife, a woman, a friend, and having a threesome. But when it comes down to it, how are men to really, pursue a relationship with a woman who is bisexual, and two, be able to handle the fact that she is bisexual, and it's always, it could be something where it's a consistent new woman involved in the bedroom activity. Maybe not so much as far as having a girlfriend that's around all the time, but just, the typical being single but being in a relationship. You have different women in and out your bed, but you got these women in your bed due to the fact that your woman brought them home.
Exactly.
Not that you just went out to go and smash.
Now,
so how do y'all really feel about that?
Now, I'm saying, of course, a male perspective. If now I'm married too, so there's gonna be different sides. You're gonna have cats that are immature with it, that's gonna comment, which is fine. You're gonna have people that are married, and you're gonna have and everything. Now, nobody's gonna get in trouble. Just know that this is just a friendly conversation. So, y'all, women don't get upset with whatever your man says. You know what I'm saying? But most likely, they might agree. If they're married, they might agree with what I'm gonna say. But it's one of those things that if my wife came to me with that, first thing in my mind is a setup. She's just saying that to see if I'm interested in other women. Because then that's going to be a whole nother argument. And it's happened before. That's the reason why I say that it is one of those things that is going to be, it's a setup. That's the first thing that goes through my mind. Now, you know your woman before you got married, so this will be something new. You can see elements of if she was like that, because I know, women I've been with in the past, they have kissed and made out and touched their friend. But they say they're not lesbian or bi. So if I was with a relationship with them type, that's something that now I wouldn't think it was a setup. I would think you're just old into your old ways, and you want and you don't want to necessarily cheat on me, so you want to keep it in the family type thing. So then what I would be like is you would think of, okay, well, what if I like this girl more? What if I become attached sexually with this other girl? Because that's what will go through my mind. Like, then is that going to become a problem if I'm like, just call her? I'm just making up a name now. Stacy. Did you call Stacy? Can you call her? Oh, what you think Stacy's doing tonight? Like, it depends, because then your wife could become, or the girl could become insecure or whatever. Depends on both situations. Like,
yeah. And I mean, and it can go both ways, but the same thing too is, okay, and if you like Stacy so much, right? And let's say your girl likes she brought a new bitch involved. So I can't even give her a name. I think about all sorts of stripper names, but
Candy.
but she brings a new girl in and she likes the other girl more. Like, how would that affect the situation as far as you may like Stacey, but she likes Miss Nunu better,
Miss Nunu.
or what if she likes Stacey more? You know what I'm saying? Would you be up to trying to make Stacey a girlfriend since y'all both like her so much? Or, would it be something where you would make a mutual agreement? Okay, well, you like her, so we'll do her, 3-4 times a week, and then on the other days we'll do so-and-so. Or, we can just go on ahead and do Stacey, from 6 to 8, and then bring in Nunu from 9 to 12. You know what I'm saying? Like, how would you feel about it?
It's like this. Now, when you're saying making it a girlfriend now, that means that it went beyond, or I'm talking about with me, it went beyond sex. Because I ain't making nobody, I just want to bang my girlfriend, period. I'm just you're going to be the jump off. And I told you I had a conversation with another radio host. I was on her show last year about that, the difference between jump off, girlfriend, all that. But that would be just a jump off that when we feeling, because every day you don't feel like people. You don't always feel like the girl Stacey being there. You don't always feel like her. Sometimes I don't always feel like my wife. I'm like, yo, would you go watch a movie? And she'd be like, can you play your game, or can you go do a show? Because you get on my damn nerves. So that's but like it's different if it's a girlfriend. Then y'all gonna start kicking it a lot more, having dinner, and it's gonna be to me. I feel like it would be a problem. It would be like, how when you have 3 friends, and all y'all three friends don't really, what I'm saying, y'all beef. Like when there's 3, like 3 is a crowd type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if you're talking about sexual, if it's just that way and you just a damn hornball, then you'll have Stacey, Keisha, everybody there. You know what I'm saying? Maria, all of them. You'll have all of them there and not really care if you just straight hornball and that's what y'all do. You know what I'm saying? But as far as and I know many people that, like I told you before, that swing. I met quite a few people, in my life, and it's more of they just do it for the sexual purposes, and nobody knows each other. Like they don't hang out besides that, so they do it, and like they might have a party at a hotel, and they do that, and it's not every day. It's like an occasion. You see what I'm saying? It's not like every single.
Someone get together and party hard,
and everybody comes from different areas, and they don't talk about their personal life. Like I'm a doctor and I work at so and so, and I'm a lawyer and I'm a partner at whatever. They don't do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They just keep it sexual, like that. They might at one spot they had fake names. Like everybody had a name like John, and I knew too, and I was like, hey, your name ain't no John. You know what I'm saying? But it's one of those things that, like, if it becomes more than that, then y'all got to talk about y'all relationship. That's how I feel. Like I would have to say, okay, you want this more, like you like her more, or like on the flip side to that, what if something happens and mess around and I know maybe I shouldn't say this, but anyway, I'm gonna say it. So Stacey get pregnant. That changes everything. That changes because you don't know what she's really doing. I know you might be on pills and stuff, but I don't know if she took her pill that day. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if she took or I just all of that. This is me now. A lot of shit goes through my mind. I'm not as simple as most shit, because I just think about all the shit that could go down as if I'm married.
Because it's a complex situation. I mean, when it comes down to that, I think you should definitely filter out who you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying, chance it like you do when you're single and just, you go to the bar, you get drunk, you meet some random woman, bring her home, you don't even be worried about it, and wake up the next morning like, oh God, what happened? And I hope she don't, and I hope she doesn't have, or he doesn't have, and I hope I'm not, and what is going to happen? You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely a complex situation when it gets more into that topic as far as the whole pregnancy and being unsafe and stuff like that. That's like a whole different thing. But, I mean, when it comes down to it, like, how would you really feel if your wife was serious and she was like, let's say something you had expressed, I want to have a threesome, you've been saying it for a while, she kind of blew it off, and then she came to a point where she was like, you know what, I'm going to do this for you because I love you, we'll have a threesome, we'll go, we'll find somebody, we'll kind of fill her out, and we'll do this. But when it comes down to it, would you actually be willing to do it? Not on the setup, just she really wants to please you in that manner. She wants to fulfill that fantasy. Even if other women have fulfilled it for you, she wants to take it to the next level. That right there, when you love somebody enough to fulfill their fantasy, even if it's something that you're not really into, that takes your relationship and your intimacy level to a whole nother, extreme.
Exactly.
So if she was willing to do that for you, would you at that point be willing to be like, okay, yeah, she's going to let me do this? Of course, feelings are going to change or they're not the next morning, but you're never going to know until you do it. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely something like everybody has to be strong-willed to know this is about to go down, but it's not going to change the dynamics of our situations tomorrow. Like, we're going to wake up tomorrow like this never happened.
Of course. I mean, yeah, it's not going to be nothing you dwell on, for like every single day. You're going to be dwelling on it and saying, you'll know each other enough to know if that person is going to be. And like, if it was my wife, I know my wife, so I know she's going to start thinking, shit. I think that's what I feel. and but we're going to go to a track and we're going to continue the conversation because I got some more. All right. I'm so
a friend, and I don't think I had too much left. Impressed. Baby looking stunning in that dress. A mess. Now we came here to connect. Guidelines that ain't far-fetched. I'm blessed. Surrendering my heart from stress. Yeah. You deserve the last name and I rep that. Yeah. I know we've been through the same thing, expect that. Putting on my bullshit aside, I'm looking in your face. Baby, just tell me you gon' ride. I'ma put the ring on, then I mean it till we die. Take a toast to the good life. Champagne high. More than turning the night. Right. Trying to be a star, you prepare for the fights. Miss Swallow, the name sounds right. Let's fly. Let's take a ride, I ain't scared what my friends say. They can all find out the rock on your finger now. We should go shopping, I think we need a house. Kids, option, I need it on the hill. My slick ain't popping, I need a big bed. We can get it rockin'. Baby, I'm so into you. I hope I'm dead right and I'm not just confused. You're a problem, I'm trying to solve them. When I'm on the road, it be you that be calling. You say fuck a hater, keep ballin'. And if you wanna make it, quit stalling. These are eyes I wanna see in the morning. The voice I wanna hear as I'm touring. Yeah, you're a dream come true. Maybe cause I'm so into you.